There's no fucking way. Hey, Emily. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Volvo. I did it right this time. Before I went live up here, I put it down on Instagram. So hopefully, whoever don't get the notifications, who the notifications don't reach out to, I put it right down on Instagram so people will know I'm live. What's good, truth be told? D. Williams. Yes. Diva Law. Lexus, Sherry, Lavon, yes, what's good? Hey, Natasha, what's happening, boo? Hey, Brandon. Hey, P. Norman, what's good? What's good? Listen, I attempted to go live yesterday. One, I got in my feelings. Two, I forgot my cousins was in town and they was coming around here. And baby, we had a really, really, really great time with each other yesterday. So much so that I completely forgot to come up here because I was a little inebriated. Y'all know how I do, girl. It's the weekend. I ain't working. So I was like, let me cut this down. So I was like, girl, I catch them on the flip side. They'll be all right. But I'm up. Girl, I had to watch my church service via Zoom. So I said once I was finished watching that, I was going to get up here and give y'all the laugh that y'all was supposed to get yesterday. There's only 20 people up in here, so I'm assuming everybody else is zooming in on church too. They better be because I put the word out on Instagram, letting everybody know that I was here. Y'all said y'all got it. Good. I'm glad y'all getting it. Hey, Auntie, how you doing? Hey, Pink Petals, what's happening? Hey, Trish, what's the gaga? What's going on, Wanda? What's going on, Crystal? Yeah, so listen, yesterday I got caught up in my feelings, so that's why I deleted that because I ain't want to come up here going off and disrespect the folk. I got a little bit of a heart. But my whole thing is this, repeating what I said yesterday, y'all. Yes, I saw Tracy's interview on it. First of all, the Braxton family drama, because it's really what it is. The new thing that's going on now is during Thursday night's episode, Tawanda Braxton watched and she tweeted as the episode was progressing. When it got down to the part about the fight, the argument or whatever it was supposed to be down into the background, a lot of people was getting in their feelings with Tawanda, like, oh, Tawanda, why are you doing this? Oh, Tawanda, why are you tweeting? Oh, Tawanda, why are you breaking the fourth wall? Oh, Tawanda, why are you spreading all the business? Oh, Tawanda this. Oh, Tawanda that. So Tawanda basically was very much letting everybody know, listen, I have the right to tell my truth the same way everybody else does. The same way Tracy wants to tell her truth, I got the right to tell the truth. You understand me? Tracy got her truth, but Tawanda was spreading the truth. And she was the one who let it be known. Y'all like up this video now. Y'all like this video. She was the one who let it be known that she's going to speak her truth. And the truth of the matter is she tried to fight their mom. That's what Tawanda put in her tweet. You could go on Layla Lynn's YouTube channel where she has all of Tawanda's tweets up there. So y'all don't have to take my word for it. Y'all ain't got to be like, oh, well, why are you breaking the story and you don't know what's going on? Because she went on DJ Richie Sky and she went on this and she said this and she said that. And I said, that's fine that she went on DJ Richie Sky's YouTube channel. She has the right to do whatever she wants. My whole thing is, so y'all mean to tell me because she went on DJ Richie Sky, her word is above everybody else's. And because she went on DJ Richie Sky and told her version of the truth, we're automatically supposed to believe it because she said it. She said it. Y'all believe it. But that's not me. I watched DJ Richie Sky interview. Her thing was, well, David tried to get aggressive with me. Now, the reason why I don't believe that, for number one, first of all, nobody likes David. So I'm not going to sit here and foresee Tawanda saying that you attack David instead of saying attacking your mom. If it was the truth and David attacked you, then Tawanda would have corroborated that. Because why would Tawanda get on Twitter and say that you tried to put your hands on your mama if that wasn't the case at all? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. Because if I had a sister and some nigga tried to put their hands on my sister, first of all, my heels would have came out and I would have put my hand in a nasty piece of ponytail and he just would have got jumped. Now, I don't know how y'all family dynamics run, but had it been in my family and some man tried to get gruff with my sister, I'm taking a heel upside his head. Period. Then another thing reason I don't believe it, all of them men that was in that damn wedding, y'all really mean to sit here and tell me that if David really tried to put hands on Tracy, none of them men did anything about it? Y'all didn't decide to go. First of all, Tracy got a damn husband. So it would be no reason for Tracy to have to put her hands back on Kevin David, because that's what Kevin is for. Like, I really want Kevin to get off his ass and finally be a real damn husband to Tracy. Because it seems like he's always complicit in aiding her in her demise. And the fact that she doesn't have a backbone. And the fact that she's still a 50-year-old rusty-ass woman, a grandmama now, seeking approval from every damn body else but her damn self. And he just sits there and let it happen. Y'all heard him in the show. This has nothing to do with us. This is supposed to be about about Trina. Like, listen, y'all can sit up and y'all can believe whatever it is that y'all want to believe. I ain't got no issue with that. If y'all want to believe Tracy, believe Tracy. I'm not buying Tracy's story. I don't believe David attacked her. Don't get me wrong. David does have the tendency to get aggressive. I'm not denying her about that, but I don't believe that was the situation here. I believe Tawanda every single solitary last word of it, because when y'all listen to the audio, you never loved me. You never done this. You've never done that. And Layla made a really great point yesterday when she said, yes, Tracy's feelings are valid when it comes to her family because they do treat her like a second-class citizen. I totally agree with that. However, what I didn't know was that the mama was responsible and was the manager for when they were the Braxtons way back in the day. So don't nothing get done unless it got through past Mother Braxton. And the fact that Mama Braxton went on ahead and had those other girls sign and left Tracy on in the dust, it would make sense why she has so much damn anger and animosity towards her mama. Let's not forget, Tracy is the main one who was riding for her daddy when he first got with Miss Wanda. She seems to have way more love and compassion and grace for Miss Wanda than she does to her own mama. So her trying to fight her mama, it shocked me, but it didn't surprise me because there's a deep hurt that's there. Plus, she was inebriated. You got to add that in there too. Like, it don't make no sense to me. Nobody likes David. So if David really tried to lay hands up on Tracy, don't y'all think that's what Tawanda would have said? Oh, well, the reason why it was such a ruckus was because David tried to get aggressive with my sister. Is that not what y'all would have said if that's what happened? And would y'all not throw y'all hand to a nasty ponytail and or bun, take y'all heels off and crack him upside his head with it? Or is it just me or my family? Because that's what me and my family would do. Now, I can't speak for nobody else's family, but my family, that's what would have happened. If that happened, David ass would have got jumped. Period. And if my sister was getting married or whatever the case may be, she would have been scrapping in her wedding dress. Because what you're not going to do is put your hands on my sister. Period. I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all get on my nerves with that. Y'all sitting up here being, not y'all, but majority of the people that was in my comments, why are you breaking the story? You don't even know what you're talking about. You look ridiculous. You sound foolish because she went on DJ Richie's Sky and she told the truth. No, she told her version of the truth. That bitch ain't tell the truth. It's a difference between your version of the truth and the truth. There's a complete, total different opposite. It's not the same. Tracy told her truth to make it look good. But Tawanda came out and told the truth. There's a complete difference there. Talking about some David tried to attack her. And you mean to tell me ain't none of them men get up and stump a mud hole in David's ass because it was nothing but family there. David not family and nobody likes him. You mean to tell me Kevin couldn't put his bucket of chicken down long enough to get his fat ass up and actually be a real damn husband to Tracy, finally? Get out of my face with that. Hey, good morning, Prophet May. How you doing? Yes, thank you so much. I can't even talk. Jackie for the PayPal, I mean, not the PayPal, the Cash App, baby. Thank you so much, T. You always keep it real, even though I like Tracy. Thank you, boo. Listen, I like Tracy too. I don't want nobody to get this misconstrued. I like Tracy. I believe Tracy's feelings are valid when it comes to her sisters. I believe Tracy's feelings are valid when it comes to her mama. But there is no point in any of this where it makes it okay for you to try to lunge at your mama, whether you drunk, high, whatever. There's no excuse for you trying to rear up at your mama like you really finna hit her. There's no amount of listen. I have came home when my mama was alive and I was living with my mama. I came home drunk and inebriated plenty of times. I never thought it in my head to go upside my mama noggin, ever. No matter what she has done to me, no matter what arguments me and her may have had, no matter what me and her may have said to each other, it never once crossed my mind to try to fight my damn mama. And that's what I appreciate about Trina. Because in the episode, Trina says, I totally get why Tracy understands and feels the way she feels. However, there's no excuse for her attitude or her behavior. Which is the same thing that I've been saying. I understand all of that. But as a grown, rusty ass grandmammy, you are now responsible for the way you handle situations from here on out. Tracy should have been got help. Her husband should have been stepped in. And then everybody wants to get up into my comments too when I say Sean did nothing wrong. Sean didn't do nothing wrong. To let me tell it, I'm sorry. I'm not agreeing simply because the apple cart wants to agree with Sean need to stay out of family business. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Sean simply sat down and said, listen, there's obviously an issue between the sisters. Y'all should talk. That was all the man said. He ain't adding nothing to it. He ain't taking nothing from it. And I understood what I would have done the same thing. Because if every time my wife or my girlfriend or whatever, my boyfriend, y'all know me, come home and it's always an issue, once he come from chilling with y'all in a good mood, then he comes back in a bad mood because this done happen and that done happen. And then they argued and then this and yada, yada, yada. Like anybody with half of a brain, it's like, okay, y'all need to sit down and talk to each other. Because at this point, it's just, it seems like everybody across the board have just been complicit in their silence when it comes to Tracy. So I won't mad at Sean for setting up there saying that because it was the damn truth. Tracy ass was upset because she wants to feel like you ain't family. You all in the business. Da-da-da. Bitch, he doing what the hell your rusty ass, rickety ass husband should have done while he was running around here making babies and cheating on your ass front, left, and sideways. He should have been using that time to knock some sense inside your head and facilitate a sit down amongst you and your sisters. He should have did that 20-something years ago. So it ain't like what Sean said was wrong, period. And I don't give a, we can argue about that all day. I don't give a damn. In my opinion, Sean did nothing damn wrong. Don't nobody want to sit up amongst confusion and mess every single solitary time y'all get amongst each other. Yeah, Sean been knowing them for over 20-some years. He just started dating Tawanda, what, a year ago or so? The hell you talking about? Then Tracy went up there and said, oh, well, Olivia didn't tell me that. Tracy, what you not going to do is sit up here and play on our intelligence. We sat there and saw that little girl tell you, oh, well, you know why y'all was singing. Everybody was laughing at y'all. That's what she said. We got her on camera saying it. Then that's when you went off on this whole tangent. I'm tired of being disrespected. I'm tired of that. And I'm tired of that. Then get your ass up and leave. Because you tried to run it. And let me tell you what else I love Trina for. Trina ain't give two hells about what she had going on. Trina said, they left, good. This is my day. This is my wedding. I'm going to enjoy it. And that's what they did. They electric slide, cha-cha slide, tootsie slide, G slide, and every other slid it was to did. Her ass did it, and she had a good damn time. And she won't thinking about Kevin or Tracy. And I'm glad that she did it. I'm glad that she did it. Tracy didn't give a damn that was her day. Tracy completely could have single-handedly ruined her day because she went through years without getting the help that she know that she needed. But it ain't all on Tracy because them sisters and their mama have a lot to do with it. Their daddy do too. Their daddy do too. And her husband. Everybody played in the part of what Tracy did at that wedding. They did. Everybody played the part in that. It's been years of this. So don't think I'm getting up here. So yada yada. No. I understand how Tracy feels. I understand Tracy's feelings. I get all of that. But at some point, as a grown 50-year-old grandmammy, when do you sit down and say, okay, I need to get over it? I have to get over it. I wasted so many years of my life seeking approval, trying to fit in, trying to do this, trying to do that. Now I'm a grandmama. You got more years behind you than you do in front of you. When do you sit yourself down as an adult and say, okay, I have to move on? Like it has to happen. Let me see what y'all saying up in these comments. Yes, Keisha, thank you, boo, for the cash app. Thank you, babes. I'm glad Trina enjoyed her day. I'm glad Trina enjoyed her day too. And she did not allow Tracy and her antics to ruin her day because this was about her. It wasn't about the family. It wasn't about Tracy. It wasn't about her feeling disrespected. That's not what this day was for. Vaughn seems like a narcissist. Why does Vaughn seem like a narcissist? When I see Vaughn, I don't get that from Vaughn. I don't know. Maybe he is a narcissist child and I ain't been paying attention to it. I don't know. Thank you. No one does not want to be around confusion at all. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Lovely Breeze. Yeah, that's what I think too, Love Star LA. He just not here for the bull. He not. They all need counseling. Get off that damn show and heal as a fan. I totally agree, D. Williams. I totally agree. Vaughn has a strong presence, something Trina's ex-husband did not possess. Absolutely. I think Tracy lied about David. It ain't no think. She did lie. She lied through her teeth. I was wondering why nobody cussed Olivia out. I told her to stay in a child's place. I'm glad Tracy is going to counseling by herself. They all need to do that. Yeah, they do, but at the same time, I felt like that. I don't know why I feel like Dr. Cuts got her degree off the back of a milk carton. I don't know why I feel that way about that woman, and that was my very first time seeing her. But it seemed as if she really just hung off of Tracy's every single solitary word, and she did not try to like, okay, well, Tracy, I understand that, but what part did you play in this? Okay, Tracy, I understand that, but what part did you have to play in that? And I totally get what you mean, Tracy. So now tell me your dealings in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what most therapists would do. That's what most therapists would do. Most therapists do stuff like that. Like, they interject. Like how the therapist did Candace on Real Housewives of Potomac. That's what I was expecting Dr. Cuts to do. That's all I'm saying. Maybe Tracy needs to go with counseling with just her, Miss Evelyn. I would agree with that. Vaughn gave me, he didn't like a lot of the foolishness. He didn't. He didn't. He won't hear for that. Apparently, Tracy's son cussed out. Girl, who cares? Listen, that boy is looking out for his mama. I ain't got nothing to say about that. If somebody came for my mama, even though my mama wrong is two left shoes, if somebody came for my mama, I'd have cussed their ass out too. So I ain't about to, you know what I'm saying, go in on that boy for taking up for his mama. I'm not gonna do that. Um, I heard Lil Kevin expose all of his Auntie Tamar DMs talking about him. Again, I'm not gonna say nothing about that boy taking up for his mama. But see, that's what I mean. That's why I said her feelings are valid. That's exactly what I mean. And that's why I said her feelings are valid. Or how that therapist did Nene, lol. She cussed his ass out. She thought he was just going to get on with the rest of the girls. Right, Ebony Williams. I mean, Adams. I'm sorry, boo. Right, Ebony Adams. Y'all like up this video, y'all. It's 113 of y'all up in here. Y'all like up this video. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Child, y'all just do too much. Y'all just do way too much sometimes in my comments. A little bit too much for my liking. Thank you, Goldie, for the cash shabu. Mwah. Thank you, Goldie. I appreciate you, love bug. Thank you. Everybody that sent something, I just hearted y'all. I try to do that. I don't know. It's just for me. It's just team too much. And I do feel like everybody else feel they need to get the hell off this show and really get the type of help and counseling that they really need to get and stop putting all of their family drama all on Front Street on these YouTube, not YouTube shows, on these reality TV streets. Thank you, Geechee. They need to get off of reality TV and they need to heal as a family. That's how I feel. And we gonna leave it at that. All right, so Real Housewives of Reunion, we getting off of that. Real Housewives of Potomac Reunion is gonna be coming up pretty soon. Maybe within the next week or so. The reunion is gonna be coming out. I already showed y'all what the ladies look like. I guess the color scheme is yellow and silver. I'm not opposed to that. Hey, Locked Queen. I'm not opposed to the yellow and silver, although I feel like the best dress out of each and every last one of them girls is Monique. Monique always gets it right every single solitary time there's a reunion. When Monique step out, Monique step out. Point blank, period. They could call Monique whatever they want to call Monique, but she gives. She gives. What are some of y'all predictions for the reunion, though? What are some of y'all predictions for the reunion? Because a lot of people say that Giselle finally gonna get read down to the ground to the point where she's gonna run off in her dressing room crying. A lot of people done sent me that. A lot of people said that Karen and Monique got Giselle's ass all the way together. I don't know what's gonna happen with Monique and Candace. Not too many people mentioned that. I do know that Tacky and Great Dane unfollow Karen and Candace. Unfollow Karen, because y'all know when somebody unfollow you nowadays, that's a big deal. Tacky, Great Dane, and Scary unfollow Karen. Thick Weave unfollow Monique. And that's enough. Listen, I really don't want Thick Weave to come back no more, y'all. And I'm just gonna be completely all the way real with y'all. I do not want Thick Weave to come back no more. I don't. At first, I said, all right, I'll let her come back. I'll let her redeem herself. But all of these 4 degrees you got, and it can't buy you no self-esteem. It can't buy you no confidence. It can't buy you no backbone. It can't buy you no gift of discernment. And it just seems like Wendy is doing everything in her power to be up amongst Giselle's and Robin's ass. When I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, collectively, neither one of them have any damn thing to offer her in any type of friendship capacity. They don't. They don't have anything. And it seems like she done picked a side. How she picked a side, I do not know, because you knew this is your very first season. And it'll seem to me you would just be neutral and be cool with everybody. Is that not what a newcomer is supposed to do? And see what you did, Thick Weave. You made it very clear that you will run up amongst their asses at any time. And they're going to play on that. They're going to play on that. And I'm going to say this too. When Thick Weave and Great Dane fall out, because it's coming, I will be interested to see what side she goes on. Because she done made it very clear that she don't mind picking a side when it suits her. So I will be very interested to see whose side does she pick when Tacky and Great Dane fall out. Because it's coming. It's coming. And I would love to see whose side she picked. Yes, I saw Karen's interview on Wendy. Yes, I saw when she got Giselle and Robin together. Yes, I saw it. Oh, of course. Yeah. Wendy and Candace gonna fall out. Just like Wendy and Giselle gonna fall out. Just like Wendy and Robin is gonna fall out. And then she's gonna want to run over to Karen and Ashley and Monique then. And I really hope they pay her dust. I really hope they pay her dust. I really hope they pay her dust. Forget being nice. I really hope they pay her dust. Because I don't like that's the same thing. We have to compare this to Basketball Wives because this is what it gives. This is the same thing that Jennifer did when it came to Jackie. Before her and Evelyn were cool, her and Jackie were cool. The minute that her and Evelyn got cool, then she wanted to when that whole thing with Takari's book came out. Well, I don't think I can be around her. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do that. And that's the same thing that Wendy is doing. The same thing that Wendy is doing. Monique did absolutely nothing to Wendy. Nothing. Monique did not do one damn thing to Wendy. Nothing. Nothing. Hey, Linda. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Drew's girl. Mm-mm-mm. It's just sad. Thank you, Angel Girl, for the Cash App, boo. Mwah. Thank you, Angel Girl. I appreciate the Cash App. Thank you. Girl, at first I say Angel. I thought it was my sister-in-law. Yeah, like I'm just not here for thick weave, y'all. I tried my hardest to be here for thick weave. I'm not here for thick weave. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not here for her. A lot of people wanted me to see it for her. A lot of people kept telling me, oh, well, Terrence, give her a chance. She gonna find her way. You know, this is her first season. Gotta. I don't care. I don't care. If a person is going to come up here and brag about the 4 degrees that she got, I'm expecting you to have some type of common sense to go along with it. Apparently she doesn't, and I just don't see it for her. I don't. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried. I know y'all wanted me to, but I just can't. I can't deal with the ignorant, slow, and the retarded. I can't do it. All of these degrees you got, and you still. Yeah, I don't like that flip-flop shit either. And that's exactly what this is. And I'm not going up for her for it. I'm not. Y'all like up this video now. Like it up, 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 like it up. I try to see is there any more reunion teas. No, none of Jamal Brown's. Well, they got her. They said that this is what the peoples were saying. That Karen and Monique both got Giselle all the way together when it came to Jamal. And that was at the point where she went up to her dressing room crying like a rich white woman. That's what they said. That's what they said. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I don't know how true any of this is. This is all word of mouth. Thank you, Dominique. For the Cash App, boo. What you say? F thick weave. Love you, boo. Effa, girl. Effa. Thank you, baby. I love you too. And thank you for the Cash App. You know, listen, that's what they said. So I don't know if and Monique says she bought receipts. So maybe Monique ratched out to one of the baby mamas, or maybe one of the baby mamas ratched out to Monique to get back at Giselle. I don't know if one of them, if they Skyped or Zoom or StreamYard one of the baby mamas in. I don't know. But she said, listen, that's what everybody said. Monique got her together about Jamal, and she had receipts. So, and I ain't give Monique no receipts. So don't come looking at me and be like, oh, well, Terrence, why you get her that? I ain't give Monique nada. I didn't give Monique anything. Hey, T, it's been a while since I called a laugh. Happy Sunday. Hey, oh so ladylike, thank you. Yeah, but that's what they said, honey. She came there dressed to impress and dressed to kill because she had receipts for that ass. And I'm all here for it. Girl, I can't wait to find out what these receipts are. I guarantee it's the same receipts I done got. And if it is the same receipts I done got, oh, I'm going to be petty. Because I'm going to put it all over them. I'm going to edit it all up and through my video. Like, Monique ain't lying, y'all, because that's the same receipt Miss Girl sent me, and I'll be all up in here for it. I don't know if they're going to discuss the whole Gigi telling the rumor to Sharice, and then Sharice helping spreading the rumor about her being with the trainer. I don't know. Ain't nobody said none of that. I don't know if they're gonna talk about the situation between Ashley and Michael and his little secret night rendezvous. I don't know. Hey T, giving that smooth hair realness. Hey Cams, you know I try. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna talk about Thick Weave and the fact that her family was ousted off the islands, and how she owes $1.5 million in debt for student loans, and how she's renting that house to keep up with the Joneses. I don't know whether any of that is gonna come up. They might mention Robin's embezzled embellishment hat line. Girl, them gas station hats. I'm more than sure they're probably going to do that. Hey, boo, Monique said a while ago that she had receipts about Jamal, so Giselle needs to have service. I just said that, Tamara. They should talk about the Wendy situation. I don't know. Because it seems like ever since the fight happened, it's just been nothing but the fight. Everything has been nothing, just the fight. And I felt like there were so many other storylines that could have been told. It should have been a balance. Okay, the fight. I get that. Now this came out about Wendy. Why can't we talk about that? You know what I mean? This came out about Ashley and Michael. Why can't we talk about that? Like, why couldn't it have been a balance? It wasn't a balance. Are any of you ladies independent freaks? Oh, dear God. I keep telling you, big bro, you're gonna have to deposit something if you're gonna use my stuff as a brothel. You're gonna have to give me a cut if you're gonna use my lab as a brothel. Because the gag is, it's a whole bunch of undercover freaks in the sheets around here on my channel. But I ain't going to say who. You're going to have to figure that out. I ain't going to name no names. No face, no case. Because I don't do that. You're going to have to figure it out. But they up here. All the ladies in the house, say ladies. And all the hoes in the house, say ladies. But that's just how I feel. I feel like the reunion is probably going to touch on other stuff, but the main focus is going to be Monique and Candace. I already see it. I already know it. I know it. I think because they say it's a 4-part. I think the first part gonna be boring because that's just gonna be the yang around the house. I think the second part will probably touch on Ashley and Wendy and Karen and Ray, and that's gonna be boring. That's gonna be yang around the house. And then these freaks calls, you better believe it, Geechee. And the last 2 parts is gonna be the good part because that's gonna be about the fight and then about Giselle and Jamal. They said it's going to get emotional. For whom? I heard Monique came with receipts on all of them. Oh, girl, not all of them. Help me out, bro. That's not my place, big bro. They in here. That's one thing about it. They in here. Thank you so much. Who is this? Hold on. Wait a minute. Because everybody is real vague. That's really vague. When you say everybody, you got to be very specific. Thank you, April, for the cash app, boo. Wow. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Yeah, when you say everybody, you got to elaborate because that's real vague. Baby, let me tell you something. When Karen, Red, Robin, on Wendy, I hollered. Hey, Bianca. Monique was locked and ready And they really pissed her the hell off. Yeah. And as suspected, Karen was not fazed by not being a part of that photo shoot. She was not fazed by no way till Sunday, and I'm glad that she wasn't. They wanted her to be, but I'm so glad that she wasn't. It did not faze Karen at all, none whatsoever. See what else y'all talk about. Prophet May talk about something. Help me out, bro. I can't help you with that. I'm not gonna spread these women business all up here. They in here. You gotta, you know. You said you paying. Well, you better make sure you send me my cut. Because if you find anybody up here, I better get a cut. Because I am in charge of the girls. Okay? When it comes to the T-subs, C-subs, and the T-squad, I am in charge of the girls. So I'm going to need my cut. Ciao. So, that's it for that. So the next thing that I want to gag at y'all about, Lord Jesus. Hold on. So the next thing I want to gag with y'all about is Jezzy and Gucci, honey. First of all, let me tell y'all something. That's right, Cash App to both of us. To both of who? I'm in charge of the girls. Now, what he get, y'all ain't got nothing to do with me. Jezzy and Gucci's battle, y'all. First of all, I came in right in the middle of it because I was busy watching something else, and it completely slipped my mind that it was on. My best friends had to hit me up and like, "Is you watching the battle?" I said, "What battle?" And she said it was the Gucci and Jezzy battle. I said, "Bitch," I had to finish up what I was doing and go on ahead and catch it, and I caught it. Cash App ready and overflowing. Ooh, what? Let me get $1 then, big bro. Listen to me asking for $1. I'm gonna tell y'all something. My best friend told me at the beginning of it, Gucci Man came like he wanted to fight. I didn't see it. I'm saying what my best friend said. She said Gucci Man came in like he had a problem and like they were beefing and he wanted to fight, and that Jezzy kind of had to get them together a little bit. I came in smack dab right in the middle of it when, both of them were standing up. When Jezzy's song came on, it was basically a live performance, in my opinion. When Jezzy's song came on, he got the rapping. When Gucci's song came on, he got the rapping. And the only song that I was waiting for was So Icy. I was waiting for that. And then when So Icy came on, I was up in my room. I was twerking, baby, because that is my song. Do you hear me? All your friends invited. I'm so icy. That was my song. And then, Gucci Man, he came in, he said, "Listen, bro, I appreciate you doing this. Ain't no beef here. It's all love. Let's go out to the club. Let's continue this party, yada, yada. Let's get drunk and let's see what we're going to do." But I will say this, though. I kind of feel like they really won't beefing like that. And I'm just going to be real. I feel like they was mainly doing that to give the verses, that real guard, that rough, that gutter, that type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be wrong, but I just don't think that they was really beefing. I don't. I feel like, listen, drama sells and drama brings everybody to the yard. And I think the both of them played on all of y'all's intelligence. That's what I really think. I do. That's what I really think. Because if you really beefing with somebody, you're not gonna be like, oh, what's good? It's all love. It's this, is that. Let's go out. Let's have drinks. Let's da 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 da. Like when they did that, I said, yeah, them Negroes know exactly what they were doing. They weren't beefing with each other for real. I don't believe they was beefing with each other for real. I don't. I could be wrong. If they was. But my whole thing is, to me, because again, everybody wanted to do the whole Jezzy gonna win, Gucci gonna win, Gucci is this, Gucci is that, Jezzy is this, Jezzy is that. And for me, my whole thing was they did this for the culture and I live for it. Like again, I think because they apparently Geeky tried to kill Gucci. That's what her. Listen, I just said again. I said if it was real, okay. I said, but at the end of the day, if it was real, why would they agree to do this? Because as you see, nothing happened. Then nobody gets shot. Then nobody gets stabbed. It won't no bloodbath. Nobody fought. Gucci stayed on his side. Jezzy stayed on his side. See, both of them was really mature. If it was real beef, they was both really mature. And they said, you know what? It is what it is. It's for the money. Let it be. Let it be. But at the end of the day, first of all, Gucci and Jezzy, y'all don't need to have no beef with each other. That's number one. Whatever the hell y'all beefing over, y'all need to get y'all damn life in order. That's number one. Number two, to me, this wasn't a battle because I love both Gucci and Jezzy. Now, I'm a little bit more partial to Gucci. I'm going to be real, but I love Jezzy. I have a lot of Jezzy's albums. I have a lot of his mixtapes. I love me some G's. And to me, I'm not going to say either one of them beat the other. To me, this was just for the culture and it needed to happen. Now, I will say this, because everybody's saying that they really beefing and somebody tried to get Gucci killed and all that good stuff. So since they was able to set aside their differences, whether it was for the money or not, they was able to set aside their differences and do this battle. I feel like Ja Rule and 50 need to do theirs. I do. I feel like 50 Cent and Ja Rule need to do their battle. Because if Gucci and Jezzy can do it, and according to y'all, Jezzy tried to set Gucci up to get killed, if they can get past all of that and do this battle, if Brandy and Monica could get past all of that and do this battle, I would love to see 50 and my baby daddy do their battle. I would. And that's just me. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that's just me. I feel like if they was both able to get over their differences and do it, they need to be able to get over their differences and do it. That's how I feel. I would love to see them battle each other because they've had a long-standing beef way before we knew who 50 Cent was. It was beef there. So I would love to see them come together and give us a little yang around the house. 50 Cent is too childish to be mature adult. 50 Cent too petty. Ain't no way 50 would do it. 50 a real life asshole, though. He's very cruel. It won't happen. 50 is childish. 50 never. Listen, people thought Brandy and Monica would never do it. And I'm on the show, people thought Jezzy and Gucci would never do it. But let me tell you something. Money talk, BS walk. I don't know if y'all heard of that, but people already was trying to boycott Ghost Book 2. I'm surprised they not trying to boycott for life. So I feel like if it's for the money, both of them love money. The both of them need to just go on ahead and do it. It ain't enough money in the world that could get 50 to do that, which is sad because at the end of the day, yeah, it's for the money and the money is good, but I also feel like it could be done for the culture. Why, if for nothing else, why not do it for the culture? Why are you depriving culture because y'all can't get y'all ish together? Whatever, child. People can do what they want. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. I thought Monica said they don't get paid for the verses. I ain't heard Monica say that. I don't know. Maybe you heard her say it, but I ain't heard her say it. Maybe she did say that. I don't know. The culture, us folk with the melanin. For us folks, us, our culture. That's the culture. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you feel about my baby daddy, he had hits and he done a lot. He had hits and he done a lot. And no matter how I may feel about 50, I'm not going to hate on 50 and his hustle. 50 had really good songs, really great songs. He did. 50 had a lot of hits. Just because I don't see it for 50 don't mean I'm just going to sit up here and just tear down what he's done like he a slouch and he didn't do anything, because he did. So I feel like at the end of the day, the both of them need to just get out their damn feelings, stop acting like little girls, and just get your money, goddammit. Thank you, JJ. Yes, for the Cash App. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What you say? Jezzy and Gucci did have beef, but I'm here for 50 and Ja. I'm here for 50 and Ja Rule too. I don't care what y'all say. Hey, Lena. We need to have a Kaya and Trina versus Chat. Now, that will never happen. I agree. Ja Rule has a very good music catalog, and he's a good dude. I like him. Yeah, I know. That's my baby daddy girl. You know, I love me some Ja Rule. Hey, BK's Empress. What's good, baby? Kaya gonna roast Trina down to the ground. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely see Kaya roasting Trina down to the ground, to the ground, to the ground, child. I see it. I do see it. They need Jay-Z and Puffy. Child, Jay-Z will run circles over P. Diddy. No. Now, if P. Diddy gonna go up against anybody, it need to be Jermaine Dupri. And it need to be a producer's battle. I would love to see Bad Boy go up against So Def. I would love to see it. Now that he can do, but as far as him, his songs and Big Brother, I know you lying. I know you lying. Oh, D. Williams already picked a side. She's team So Def. I'm gonna be real with you. So Def was amazing. But I gotta go with Bad Boy. I'm a Bad Boy girl. I'm just gonna be real. I am a Bad Boy fillet. Listen. That battle would be epic. Jay-Z and Nas, I would love it. 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 Timberland versus Timberland versus So Def would be good. Yeah, see, Juice girl like me. We bad boys. I just felt like if it ever came down to it, and I love So Def. You can never take away what Jermaine Dupri has done for different people. He also stole a lot of their funds, much like P. Diddy did. So they got a lot in common. But you can't take away what he did. But I'm here for Bad Boy, and I'm just going to be real. Nobody wants to see Jermaine the Beetle Dupri. I'm just so weak at y'all. Leave him alone, big brother. Hey, Gabby. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Ja Rule look like that animal of Camp Possible. Gabby, what you not going to do is get your ass up here and talk about my baby daddy. My baby daddy do not look like Rufus. Okay? He don't look like Rufus. Okay? If anybody looks like the nigga mole rat, it's Jermaine Dupri. But thank you for the super chat, boo. Mwah. Bad Boy and So Def would definitely be a part. It would be. I would love to see it. That's what they need to do. But listen, don't call me that night. And don't call me the next day because I ain't going to have no voice. I'd have been too busy up in here rolling my kiki. Ja Rule like a grasshopper on steroids. Big brother, and what you not gonna do is get up here and talk about him. You know better. Who is Rufus? The nigga Mo Rat on Kim Possible. Wasn't his name Rufus? I think his name was Rufus. Yes. Thank you for the cash out, boo. Yes. I got my money on So Deaf. Thank you, boo, for allowing me to get your money. But I'm sorry. If I had to bet what you just cashed out me, daughter, I will put it all on Bad Boy. All right. If I had to put down what you just cashed out me, I will put it all on Bad Boy. I'll accept it, but I will put it all on Bad Boy. Ja Rule Living It Up was my favorite song. It was. That was one of my favorite albums from him. As a matter of fact, because y'all know I got them all. What if they did a 90s versus 2000s battle? Who do y'all think will win? Thank you, Linda. I love you too, boo. Who do y'all think will win in the 90s versus 2000s? I'm partial to my 90s. Y'all know I'm an 80s baby, so I'm partial to all of my 90s music. But what y'all think? Who y'all think gonna win? Brandon said the 90s. Lord, it's moving so fast. Brandy said the 90s. Big Brother said the 2000s, and I'm shocked about that. D said the 90s, 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 2000s, 90s, child, 90s, 90s, hands down. The 2000s, 90s, 90s, 90s all day. Yeah, I gotta be honest with y'all. I have to roll with my crew. I have to roll with my 90s. I'm sorry. I don't listen to the songs on the radio that comes out these days. I don't. When I play my Apple Music, I mostly play 90s. I don't get me wrong. I got a lot of the 2000 stuff, but I mostly play 90s. '2000s have a lot of puppet singers, too much auto tune. I'm weak. We making babies to the 90s, period. Right. 90s, 90s, 90s. Girl, y'all don't see it for the 2000s, 90s, 90s. Girl, it's only a couple of 2000s. Yeah, the early 2000s I'm here for. The early 2000s I'm here for. Yeah, I don't listen to these a lot of these songs. I don't. End of the 90s, early 2000s. I'm 90s all the way through, from 1990 on to 1999. That whole scenario, I'm here for. Because back then, and this is what a lot of these little young whippersnappers don't understand, which is what I was trying to explain when I did my tea talk about Jacquees, talk about he the king of R&B for this generation. And then you have so many people setting up there talk about, well, this is why the old heads don't get no respect because they don't usher in these new niggas. Fuck these new. Let me tell y'all something. These tracks nowadays only get played because you got over 1 million something views on YouTube. You got over 100,000 people in your following on Instagram, and people see that and they capitalize off of that. Back when I was young, back when you had the Ushers and the LL Cool J's and the Al B. Shores and the Avants and the Donnell Jones and all of them, they had to work to get their spot. They had to work for that. There was no YouTube and no Instagram and no following and no this. They had to work. they asses off to get their number one hits. They worked. It wasn't based off of social media influence because it won't none of that. Them people worked hard and paved the way for little whippersnappers like y'all to come up and feel as though y'all don't owe no type of gratitude or y'all don't owe no respect for the real MCs that worked to get to where they're at. They worked hard, day and night, blood, sweat, and tears. Them people worked. It didn't go off of Instagram and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and how many followers you got and how many women that you hunching on like it is nowadays. Your song is trash, but because you got 1 million people watching it, the people will go on ahead and sign you. I mean, he garbage, but he got 1 million views and people seem to like it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It won't like that back in the day. Back in the day, people worked for their damn self. Like, that's why I can't get into this new generation. I can't do it. They ain't got no respect. None. You ain't never heard nobody from the 90s going off on NWA and Wu-Tang Clan and Master Hips and all of them. Jacquees versus Kid Bop. Gabby, I ain't messing with you, girl. Thank you for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never heard that. You ain't never heard of Missy Elliott disrespecting MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, Lady of Rage. You never heard it. You never heard it. Yes, for the PayPal. Thank you so much for the PayPal. Who is this? My phone moving slow. I'm trying to shout you out properly. Lord Jesus. Thank you, Sherry, for this PayPal, boo. I enjoy watching you so much. Discovered your channel through Scotty. Yes, I love me some Scotty. That's my little brother. Thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate your PayPal, baby. Thank you. But yeah, that's my whole thing. Like, you've never heard it. And these little Negroes get up, can't rap worth shit. You couldn't put them up against a versus battle with real MCs and real rappers because they gonna kill them down to the ground. But then you got them getting up here. Forget them, forget this, forget that. Like, girl, child, throw the whole music industry away. Throw the whole music industry away. That's how I feel. Throw them all out. Throw them all out. And said Master Hips. Yeah, Master Hips. Y'all know that's Master P, aka Master Hips. That's how I feel. Throw the whole music industry away because these little young whippersnappers, girl, they don't know nothing from nothing. They don't. They up here running their mouths because they got lips. Come on now. Get out of here. It's terrible. So what else is going on, y'all? And this is the and more session because that's all I got to give y'all for today. Real Housewives Potomac, come on tonight. The episode is called 50 Shades of Betrayal. I'm already sure I'm gonna have to read Candace down to the ground. I'm gonna have to read Thick Weave down to the ground for trying to get Ashley together over a situation that had absolutely nothing to do with her because she's new. And then tomorrow, you already know what's going to be the after show. So y'all definitely got to make sure, girl, y'all definitely got to make sure that y'all in the building. Hey, sis. You definitely got to make sure that y'all in the building for tomorrow at 11 o'clock sharp. Be there, be square. Tyrese can sing. He was a 90s singer. Tyrese can sing. No, I'm not going live tonight. The after show live is every Monday morning at 11 o'clock. Not 11 at night, 11 p.m. I mean 11 a.m. Not 11 p.m., 11 a.m. And the after show for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is every Thursday morning at 11 a.m. Not 11 p.m., 11 a.m. And y'all still, well, if the episode comes out Thanksgiving night, y'all will get well, wait, that's on Wednesday. So it'll still come on. I'm gonna be in Virginia, but hopefully I'll be in Virginia. But I'm still gonna go live that Thanksgiving morning, and we gonna cackle and kiki while the food is cooking and all that good stuff. And we still gonna cackle and kiki Thursday morning. Hey, boo. Thank you for the super chat, baby. Hey, Mela. Hey, boo. Keep it going. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Speaking of keeping it going, did anybody see? I know Abby saw it, but did anybody else see put a ring on it? Hold on. I'm time stamping. Okay. Did anybody see put a ring on it? That came on Friday night. Girl, Shay pissed me off so bad. When I tell y'all Shay pissed me off so bad, like I had to give Michael a preliminary apology. And girl, he got in my comments today. He said, "Oh, you ain't got to apologize for nothing you said. I was all here for it." And he said he laughed his ass off when I pulled out my fans. That gave me an insight to probably where their relationship is at right now. Shay pissed me off to the core. When that woman said, well, when I get tired of him being around, they could just get a Airbnb somewhere, and so he could still be with his son, and I'll just be there when I want to be there. Girl. Y'all listen to me. When I tell y'all I was up in here cracking my knuckles because I really wanted to punch her right in her face. I said, excuse me. Here it is. Black men already has this stigma around them that they don't love their kids, they don't support their kids, they don't see their kids, they don't take care of their kids. And here it is. You got a man who has a 12-year-old son that he obviously loves and adores. And he wants his son to live with him in high school, which I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. You knew this man had a son when you got with him. And you mean to tell me that you will really make this man choose between having a relationship with you or having his son move in with him throughout high school? I don't know what Shay thought she was going to gain from that. I don't know what she thought she was going to get. Like, even Dr. Nicole was sitting there looking dumbfounded and looking like a confused dog, like I was. How you been in a relationship with this man for 5 years and don't have no emotional connection to his son? Exactly. You've been with this man for 5 years, meaning that son was around for 5 years, and you have absolutely no type of connection with that man's son at all. No, I mean, he could come, but other than that, he could stay with his mama. Listen, And then her excuse was, well, I don't have kids, so I don't understand the love and the emotion. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to calm down. Cause she about to raise my blood pressure just talking about this again. Like let me read the chat. Hey, big sis, she's really like that is the first of all, those are two lanes that should never cross. Ever. Those are two lanes that can never cross. Those are two boundaries that will never cross. And the fact that you think that your puss is so good, and then her reasons were so superficial. Well, if he comes, then I mean that's gonna change because we're not gonna be going out like that. We're not gonna be able to travel like that. We're not gonna be able to do that. And I'm like, huh? I ain't got nothing to say. I just wanted to bring that up to y'all to see how y'all felt about that. And even if you don't watch the show, I'm more than sure that made y'all feel some type of way because it made me feel like I have never had hatred in my ass for somebody more than what I did when that woman opened her mouth and said that dumbass shit out loud, laugh, and in color on national TV for everybody, including her family, including her friends, to hear how dumb and how selfish and how stupid and how foolish and how immature that's like. But yet you want this man to marry you. How, Sway? And I loved. She said, well, what if I said that him living here was going to be a problem? He basically told her, oh, well, you will have to go. Period. You going to have to go. Like, there's no negotiation when it comes to that. That's my son. And if I had to choose between you and my son, I'm going to choose my son. I lived. He said there's no negotiation with that. We are a package deal. And if my son living with me is a problem for you, you're going to be the one ousted off the island. Because basically his son coming with him regardless, no matter how she feel about it. Period. She ain't got no choice in the matter. And she don't. That's what I said. Good for him. Baby, let me read you the comment that he left under my video, girl. Girl, I hollered. He said, what he say? He said, LOL, bro, you are too hilarious. I'm not mad at anything you're saying. The episode was definitely hard to watch. I was on the edge of my seat, jaw dropped, like I wasn't there when it happened. Your hand fans had me on the floor. Eric got everybody on the floor. But I listened, and when he said that, that made me think Shay probably ain't there no more. I don't think he with Shay no more. I don't. I do not believe he's with Shay no more. And if he not, I'm glad. Any woman that can't respect and accept your son, they're not respecting and accepting you. Period. Whether it's your son, your daughter, however many kids you got. And you don't put no puss over your damn child. And I'm so glad Michael didn't do that. Yeah. I would have ended I said that in my review. I said I would have thrown her out that night. The minute we had that conversation, I would have thrown her ass out. I'd have thrown her ass right on out. Yeah, listen, Dr. Nicole was sitting there like Dr. Nicole was stuck on stupid. I think that was the very first time Dr. Nicole ever had this type of look on her face. Like she just didn't know what to say. And the other two couples in the room was like, bitch, what? Like they couldn't even believe that stupid shit that came out of her mouth. What's the show called? Put a Ring on It. It comes on Friday night, 10 o'clock, I believe. You can watch it on demand, or I think it's already on YouTube. You can just type it up on YouTube, and the episode is called Family Matters. But y'all, I had to bring that up to y'all. That pissed me. Listen, when I tell you that sent my blood pressure through the roof, that sent my blood pressure through the roof. And I ain't give her as much as I wanted to give her because I wanted that to be monetized. So she lucky. Because, listen, look. Y'all know how I get. Like she would listen. She better be glad I wanted that to be monetized because Lord knows what I wanted to say to her. What I wanted to say to her. Yeah, Abby, she looked like she ain't said nothing wrong. Like, well, why y'all looking at me like that for? What did I say? It was they could stay in the Airbnb for me. Yeah. Yeah. And my thing is, that son gonna see this, and that boy not gonna see it for her. And that's gonna put Michael in another predicament. That son not gonna see it for her. That son gonna be like, well, Daddy, I don't want to be there. That bitch don't even like me. She don't like me. She don't want me nowhere around. I don't want to come and stay with you. And that's gonna hurt Michael till his core. I'm telling you, Michael, you better get rid of her while you can. Because that son don't like her at all. I promise you. Because if I was there, he's 12. So he's old enough to know what's going on. And I know if that was me and I watched that episode and I heard her say that shit, all bets are off. Daddy, I'm not coming. If she's there, don't invite me. Period. If she's there, don't invite me. I don't want to be around her. If I'm the son's mama, he can't go exactly really be me either. Me either. I don't want that bitch nowhere around my son because she obviously don't like him. And if that bitch do anything to harm my son, I'm blowing Atlanta off the map. And them people ain't did nothing to me. But Atlanta gotta go. Atlanta gotta go. Atlanta gotta go. Forget Shay. Atlanta gonna get blown off the map. Ain't gonna be no more hot Atlanta when I get there. Because I'm coming through like a wrecking ball. I'm coming through like a nuke. Do y'all hear me? And just think, you ain't even got kids and you understand she needs to play in traffic if you ask me. Yeah, or get thrown into a one. I don't see it for Shay. I don't like Shay. El Teddy said Shay was the problem from the first episode. El Teddy said that. He said that she was the problem. I tried to give her a chance, but once again, El Teddy done proved me right. I mean, proved me wrong. I don't see it for her. I do not see it for her. And if I was Michael, I would continue right on seeing. And then, because y'all know he got Whitney's number in the prior episode, and he told her the truth about that. They had a discussion about boundaries. When he got with Whitney, he said, listen, I crossed the boundary that I shouldn't have crossed. I apologize to you for that. That should have never happened. Yada. She gonna turn around and get that nigga number that she was with, Peyton. She gonna turn around and take his number. Now, don't get me wrong. I said in my review, I said, well, Michael, you opened the door for that to happen. Yes, thank you, Button Jessica. Yes, thank you, Button Jessica. I said then, Michael, as much as I don't see it for Shay, you opened up the door for that to happen because you started that when you got that woman number. Then when it gets brought up amongst the group, she gonna turn around and say, well, no, it's different with me because I'm not gonna text him. And then Ashley had to say, well, why? Ashley said, well, why is it okay for you to get a number if last week you gave this man all type of hell and yada, yada, yada? Well, it's different with me because I'm not going to text him. No, you want him to bust you down. That's what it is. You want him to bust you down. You all but said if you want with Michael, you would have kissed him. And to let me tell her, I think she did kiss him. Shay can't be trusted. Shay can't be trusted. I believe if given the opportunity with Peyton, she would allow Peyton to bust her down. Bust them walls wide open. Talk about it's different with her because she not going to use the number. So then what the hell did you get it for? What did you get the number for? Stop playing on my... Listen, Shay can't be trusted, period. Yeah, it's a tit for tat. Michael is really there trying to do the work, and I think she just wants to be on TV. It's a tit for tat for her. That's all that this is. It's a game to her. And he not here to play games. He hit okay. The cleanup woman gonna get your man, Shay, and I'm gonna laugh in your face. I'm gonna help her get him. That's what I'm gonna do. Whitney, hit me up. I'm gonna help you get him because I don't like her. I'm gonna help you get him. If them cameras weren't around, exactly. And she just sat there like she didn't think it was nothing wrong with what she said. Okay, girl. Dear Lord Jesus. Well, y'all, this has been fun, but I'm about to go on ahead and get up off of here, child. Because I got people hitting me up. But this was so much fun, you guys. Thank you guys so much for the cash apps, the super chats, the PayPals, the the clicks, the views, especially for the likes. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for sitting here and allowing me to sit on my soapbox for that whole Braxton family value drama. I definitely appreciate that. This was a lot of fun, as it always is. I owed y'all this, so I definitely made time to be up here with y'all today. So much fun engaging. Shout out to Abby for dropping by. Shout out to my both of my sisters, both of my big sisters, Abby Reviews and Really BTV for popping up about the bushes. I do appreciate y'all. I love y'all down. We gonna talk later. I love you all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Make sure to wear y'all masks. Make sure to wash y'all hands. Keep up the regimen. Don't stop. I don't want to hear about nobody else up here getting no COVID, girl. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock a.m. for the live after show for Real Housewives of Potomac. Tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock a.m. Okay? I'm going to see y'all there. Bye. Girl, is it going to end? Girl, is it going to end? Girl, is it going